Hello everyone watching. My name is Arav and I'm a 16-year-old high school student in India. And today I just wanted to share with you guys how I prioritize my tasks or priorities as a high school student. Alright, so the first question you may have is, how do I decide what my priorities are? Or, well, how do I, precisely allocate uh, my time to each priority? Well, the first thing you need to know about setting priorities is that you need to have a goal behind each priority. For example, if your goal was to get 90% on your upcoming test, then your first priority would be to study. But if your goal were to, let's say, run a 5K in 20 minutes, then your first priority would be to get up early in the day and run a 5K for maybe 5 days a week, right? So it depends on your goals. Always remember your priorities depend on your goals. Hence, you see so many successful people around you, their priorities are all structured according to their goals. Secondly, the most common mistake I see my peers making is that their priorities are constant throughout the entire year. Well, as we all know, life operates in cycles or seasons. So during different seasons, you should have different goals or different priorities. And hence, my priorities as well keep changing from time to time. So as of now, my exams are currently going on. Hence, studying is my first priority as of now and as of the last 2 weeks as well. But as soon as my exams get over, they won't be my first priority anymore. Studying won't be my first priority. I would probably switch it onto my business or uh, maybe onto gym, right? Where that I can allocate more time to the things I've neglected during this period. That is the second thing we must know about setting priorities. Well, your next question might be, I have a certain number of things that I have to get done every day. So how do I do this? Well, an example could be, let's just say you play a sport and well you have your exams going on. So you need to juggle two things at the same time. So your question might be, how do I do two things at the same time without neglecting either one? And my answer to that would be to just focus on those two things only. See, if you want to do well in two areas of your life, you must make sacrifices to compensate for the achievements you want to make in those areas of your life. So, possibly hanging out with friends or going out may not happen because you need to be focused on the two things you want to accomplish. Hence, that's why I know so many people who handle sports and studies really well, who also have a really good discipline because they know how to juggle two things at the same time and therefore effectively manage their time. You must also learn the skill of anticipation. Now, you may be thinking, what does anticipation have to do anything with priorities? Anticipation is the ability to see future events and outcomes and therefore decide your decisions or tasks accordingly. So, let's just say I have a 30-page project that I need to complete by the end of this week. I need to anticipate the fact that it's going to take me a certain number of hours that I have to dedicate throughout each day, and therefore I must allocate a certain number of time just to complete this task each day so that I can pursue my other goals before the deadline of this task. It's basically called being proactive, but I like to call it anticipation because it is your ability to see what you need to do in the future and therefore planning accordingly and not doing any last minute work which results in poor quality of output and therefore so that's it for today, guys. That's just what I wanted to share my perspective on prioritizing. I'll be documenting my journey on this channel just to keep myself accountable of the promises I made to my younger self to make these things happen. So I will be documenting it. Stay tuned for that. Thank you.